There's a fish called the Asian carp. You can find it in the Mississippi and the Illinois River. So far, it hasn't made its way into Great Lakes. But Americans basically won't eat it because it's Asian carp, and it can grow 2 feet long, 3 feet long. These things get big, and they're dangerous. They react to motorboats, and they will jump and attack you. To get rid of that sound, they will attack you. People used to canoe on the Illinois River. They don't do that much anymore because moving through the water, they could literally attack you. People in boats the same way. But they say, what are we going to do with this fish? Asian carp? Put that on the menu, nobody will touch it. So they have created a new name for the Asian carp. I heard of it, but I don't remember it. Which is similar to animal-based grown, animal meat-based grown cells in a dish. And some of the first grown cells like that we classify as meat cost $500,000. But then, of course, you get the new millenniums and the older folks don't want cholesterol, but they still want their hamburger. Right. How do you call a laboratory-grown hamburger? It's either a plant or it's grown in a dish. And what do you mean it's grown in a dish? In a sense, it's grown in a petri dish, which it really isn't. It's grown in the racks and under a controlled temperature, and you're getting some kind of a sludge from that, would be classified as meat. You put it into a patty, okay? Put it into a patty. I always find this one good. You take a hamburger flavor liquid and add that to your hamburger so it smells like hamburger, and it doesn't contain cholesterol. Cute and adorable, yes, but I guess it's something like, excuse me, soy hamburgers. You know, back in McDonald's soy hamburgers back in the 90s, before a lot of people were born. Fat-free, yes, and McDonald's put a big push on this. And what happened? Well, you get one hamburger, and they said, yeah. And that's basically what they said. Yeah. And as they said, people would buy one hamburger because it's a novelty, but they would never buy a second hamburger. It didn't taste right. Even with a flavor was added, it didn't taste right. They knew what they were getting. Now they got a meat from a petri dish, you might say, that never had blood in it. Never have calories in it. Yes, grown in the laboratory. I don't know what kind of calories it has, but oh yeah, the environmental people say, "Oh, great, no more cattle raising." Yeah, well, I got news for you. It costs a little bit more, and they package it under some name here or some name there, and it's called clean meat. Why? It doesn't come from anything. It doesn't come from a living creature per se. You know, it is living, but it doesn't come from a living chicken, cow, horse. People like horse meat. Ruff, ruff. But it doesn't come from a fish. It's grown. It's like a plant-based. It's plant-based, but you eliminate the cow. It's like, yeah, it's milk, but you eliminate the cow. Oh, it's something like milk. We're talking about like soy milk, almond milk, peanut milk. It's like, yes, it's milk. Not what Mother Nature made. Ice cream. I think it's funny too. Hey, I used to be at Kraft, and everything is milk, and everything is, we tested for milk. Products were made, with cheese. Now you have, of course, there's artificial cheese that's made out of liquid something. It doesn't really taste like cheese, even when they put cheese flavored stuff on it, like popcorn, feeder popcorn butter. It's butter, but it's feeder tasting butter. It's I'm quite sure you have a Donald Duck thing. Well, it's chicken Donald Duck. But that's for meat, yeah, clean meat. I'm quite sure there are people that will eat Asian carp by any other name. What is it? A rose. Oh, there's this thing about roses.